because a lot of people really don't know about what red light therapy is. So why don't we even just start there? What is red light therapy?
Yeah, good place to start. So red light therapy is using a red light and infrared light to influence our body's own healing process. And this is not necessarily a new technology. This has been in use since the 1970s. Has been used in Russia for many, many decades in almost all state hospitals. And in the 1990s, it was introduced into the, you could say, the sports world. Most of the athletes are using this right now to make sure that they're at top performance, at peak performance. And I saw another company that made some really, really awesome products for that market. It's called Novathor. They've been in business for many, many years. And they make the products that the athletes use. So that's, in the thousands of dollars, if not hundred thousands of dollars. Really, really cool stuff. And when I looked at that, I was like, why isn't there something on the market that is for everybody and that is affordable and effective and preferably portable and something that you can use every day and something I can send to my mom without a manual that's yay thick that she can figure out how to use. When I first looked into this, I figured out that this technology is extremely effective, very, very useful, and rests on the fact that light can actually go through your skin and go through your tissue deep into the body. And to demonstrate that, I have a little laser over here. That is a red laser. And if I put my hand in front of the laser, you can see that the laser is actually shining through. The hand actually lights up. And this is red light. That same effect is even more extreme with infrared light. Infrared light can penetrate even deeper and has a different effect. And the effects that infrared light has is that you have much more cellular energy, much better blood flow, and muscle relaxation, and a reduction in inflammation. And this is basically what people figured out about 30 to 40 years ago. And 30 to 40 years ago, the light sources to do that were lasers. And lasers are super expensive. So this kind of equipment was used as hospital equipment, but it never found its way into people's living rooms because it was too expensive to produce. And in the last couple of years, there's been a huge change in the LEDs that are used for products like this. They've become much more efficient, much more effective, and LED light is safer than laser light. So what we came to is to look at what was in the market, look at the research that's behind this, and there's a huge amount of research behind this. I have a cache of about 3,500 studies into red light therapy. And there you can see for all kinds of different illnesses, for all kinds of different things, this seems to be beneficial. Eventually we turned this into, let me just grab a little circuit board off my stack here so you can see that. These are the LEDs that we use currently. High power, up to 1.4 watts can come out of this LED of optical output power. That's a lot. And we noticed that power matters. If the products are too low power, then the effects are quite seriously diminished. So you need a certain level per square centimeter to have a good effect for this. The eventual result of our research was this product, the FlexBEAM, which you can use by basically wrapping it around your problem. And you can use it on your stomach, you can use it on your lungs, you can use it twice a day on the same location to get an optimal amount of light energy into your body. And it does that with its own timer. So I can start the device. I can select a mode, 1, 2, or 3, and then I can press start. Each treatment takes 10 minutes. You can strap the device on because it has these bands that come with it. Velcro, nice and soft. You can wrap it around, place it and forget it. It'll time out by itself, switch off, and then you can either place it somewhere else or just do what you're doing. And that's how we basically designed this product. And as you can see, if you place a product like this, the light will actually overlap. If I place my arm in here, the light comes in from 3 different directions and it overlaps. And that's very important. It's a big difference with the wall panels that are out there that you can purchase. You have to stand in front of those without clothing, because this cannot penetrate your clothing properly. In our case, you get light in from 3 different directions, and we've noticed that that's actually a major advantage, because it overlaps where it's needed most, in the center of the body where you have your inflammation, where you have your pain. And that is the case for most issues like knee pain, back pain, hip pain, etc. Is you'd like to go deep, and if you have light overlapping, that is a really big benefit, a big plus.
Wow, very interesting. Now, as far as red light therapy, is there a limit you'd want to do and use it?
The limit is 2 times a day per location. And the limit is there not because if you do more, your leg falls off or something bad happens, but you just undo the positive effects of light treatment by using it too much. It's like charging a battery. You can't overcharge it too much. It's not good for the battery. It's kind of the same with us. And it's even a similar principle, because the energy that comes out of these LED lights is literally converted back into electricity in the body. And that electricity is what helps that natural healing process that we all know we have, but which sometimes starts faltering as we age, or as problems are not prioritized by us sometimes. That body part cannot hold the charge, the electric charge that's basically inside the cells. And this device recharges that and relaxes the muscles and reduces inflammation all in one go by the effects of infrared and red light.